When you think about native gardens, you need to understand how native plants actually work. They grow strongly when there's water available, usually late autumn, winter and early spring. And they go into a kind of almost dormancy during the hot, dry summer months when moisture is at its lowest levels. You have to remember that drought is part of the environment here in Australia, and plants and animals have adapted to live with it. I find the way native trees and shrubs have evolved is really amazing. Many of our natives, grevilleas, gums and melaleucas have volatile oil-rich foliage. They also produce a large amount of tree waste, bark shredding, nuts and twigs dropping, and the large leaf dumps in the beginning of summer. That oil-rich foliage takes a long time to break down, and the tree's reason for dumping is not to build up the carbon matter in the soil around the roots, like Northern Hemisphere species and rainforest trees would. These oil-rich leaves have a very different purpose. And the whole idea behind it is to encourage fire. Now, fire does a number of things for these trees. One is it clears off any competitors around the outside, but it also burns those nuts, cracking them open, releasing the seed and stimulating regrowth of the same species. This is an evolutionary adaptation, and it's one of the reasons why we've got so many problems with fires, because we're moving more and more into these built-up forest areas that, well, are not designed for houses to go into. So clever garden design is vitally important. If you're thinking of trees near your house, think specimen deciduous trees like jacarandas, robinias and gladitzias, and try and keep the species like gums, paperbarks and conifers on the outside edge of your boundary. Allowing eucalypts to tower over your home is a recipe for disaster in fire-prone areas.